A good Friday evening, everyone. Yes, it is Friday, and I like to take a look at the long range and talk a little bit about the climate. And today, I thought I would talk a little bit first about the month of August so far, and it's a top 10 warmest August. You can see we are at 2016 ranked at 10th. The warmest year, 2011. Where we were at 76.8 degrees. So we're a good 3 degrees below that, and I don't think we're going to be catching up. Interestingly, also 2012 was up there too. All right, where has the warm air been in the United States? Well, most of it in the eastern United States. It's been a warm month of August. This is the temperature compared to average for the month from the 1st through this morning. And you can see the warmth in the eastern United States and over the Great Lakes, a little coolness in the middle of the nation. I think that pattern is going to continue. Look at that cold air over in Greenland. That's pretty impressive. And there's been some ridging over parts of Alaska, and it's been above average there. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at the models. This is the GFS. I'm throwing the isobars. A little familiar. There's a low. There's a front back there. We see some warmth here in the east. This is temperature anomaly, the colors. So a little bit above average. There is a front that's going to be moving through the area on Sunday. There's the front right there, separating some warmth. And I do think we're going to be above average Sunday morning. Sunday afternoon won't be quite as warm as Saturday. Then behind that, I want you to take a look. This is Monday morning. High pressure starting to move on in. Look at that. Temperatures 10, 12 degrees below average. In the Midwestern states, we're going to have a gorgeous day despite a good deal of sunshine. Temperatures Monday not getting higher than the 70s. Monday night, a good bit below average. We're not in the core of the cool air, but it's going to be refreshing, open up the door kind of weather, or open up the windows, I should say. High pressure sitting over there, giving us plenty of sunshine Tuesday. Missing some isobars there. There we go. Wednesday starts to move off the coastline. Temperatures start to rise a little bit above average. We get a little warmer later next week. A little bit of an easterly flow keeps the Carolinas cooler and probably going to keep us close to average. We don't tend to do well when you get the flow from the Atlantic Ocean and moving up the Appalachians. Usually the Ohio Valley is a bit warmer, and I do think that's the pattern we're going to get in. And let's go ahead and take a look at a little bit farther down the road. Now, this is the CFS, the Climate Forecasting System, and day 0 through 10 ending on August 29th. You can see some of the coolness that'll be coming our way next week. I don't think it'll last. I mean, there's 10 through 20 ending September 8th. It's showing some coolness all the way to the East Coast. I'm not sure it'll push that much in. There's a lot of warm water off of the East Coast. We may see more of the cool in the middle of the nation. There's day 20 to 30, and you can see warmth in September. Warm in September is really not bad. Really, we're going into la-la land, and the CFS doesn't show any big cooling anytime in the near future. All right, the last thing I wanted to touch on real quickly, this is my first Friday back doing this for a while. I always look at the ocean temperatures for a hint of what the winter will do. Too early yet. Got to get through the got to get well into the hurricane season yet, but temperatures well above average off the East Coast. I always talk about my winter cast that would promote storminess. The question is, do you have the cool air? There's a lot of warmth there, so that's one thing we're going to be keeping an eye on. The warmth off here in the Gulf of Alaska, that tends to promote ridging out in Alaska and into the western United States, and then more troughing in the east. This is interesting, the cool water here. We'll have to just see how it all pans out. La Nina would mean a milder winter, but really there's not a strong La Nina anytime in the near future either. So those are all the things I'm keeping an eye on. But enjoy the refresher that we're going to have next week. Tune in tonight on WTAJ News at 11, and I'll have more details on the short range.